Okay, let's do this last summation here. The last summation. May June 2013. The last summation. So m is equals to 1, and here we have 4. So our starting point is at m1. Our finishing point is at 4. So it means wherever there is m, we're gonna calculate when there is 1. And wherever there is m, we're gonna calculate when there is 2. And wherever there is m, we can calculate. We're going to calculate substituting by 3. And wherever there is m, we'll calculate substituting by 4, because our finishing point is 4 and our m is starting at 1. So you're going to do like this. I just wanna provide enough space because this question, it looks so long, so it's gonna take a big space here. So I'll start by saying, okay, for sum m is equals to 1 is equals to, so now I'm gonna use 1 to substitute, and I'll say plus. After I substituted for 1, I will use 2 to substitute until I reach 4. So remember, my starting point is 1 and my finishing point is 4. So what I'm going to do, I'll say bracket -1 to the power of m plus 1. So my m gonna start from 1, so it's to the power of 1 plus 1, another bracket m squared, and remember my m starting from 1, so I'll say 1 to the power of 2 plus 2m. It means it's 2 times m, so my m is starting from 1, so I'll say it's 2 times 1. Close the bracket and close the other bracket, and I'll say plus. So now I finished m1, so I'm gonna go to m2. Remember, I was do from m1 to m4 because my starting point is m1. So wherever there is m, now I'm gonna substitute using 2. So I'll say it's -1 to the power of m plus 1. So I'll say to the power of 2 plus 1. And then I'll open the bracket and I say it's m to the power of 2. Now remember, I'm substituting using 2. I'll say it's 2 to the power of 2 plus 2 times m. Now my m, remember, is 2, so I'm gonna say 2 times 2, close the bracket, and I'll come and say plus again. Now, okay, as you can see, I substituted m using 1 first. Okay, I was using 1 here, and then I came here, I substituted m using 2. Exactly. Now I have to substitute m using 3, and remember, my m must end at 4. So come and say it's -1 to the power of 3 plus 1, and then I open the bracket. It's m squared, so now I'll say my m is 3, so I'll say it's 3 squared plus 2 times m. So remember, my m is 3, so it will be 2 times 3, close the bracket, plus again. Okay. Now I've done 1 and I've done m2 and I've done m3, so I'm remaining with the last point, which is m4. I'll do the same thing. We start with -1, close bracket, m plus 1, so our m now is 4 plus 1. Okay, close bracket, and my m here is m squared. I'm gonna say 4 to the power of 2 plus 2m is gonna be 2 times 4, close bracket and close the other bracket. So what's going to be my answer here? I will come and add this. So if you calculate this, they will give you 3. Okay, if you calculate this, they will give you I wish I have the fastest way to do this. Okay, so here I'm gonna say -1 to the power of 3 is gonna give me -1, and then negative 1 times 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4, and then negative 1 times 4 plus 4 is 8 times 8 is gonna give me negative 80. So here it's gonna be negative 8. I'll come here again and I'll say negative 1 to the power of 3 plus 1 is gonna give me positive 1, and 3 to the power of 2 is 9. 9 plus 6 is gonna be 15, so it's gonna be positive 15 here, and then this will give me negative 1 times what? 4 to the power of 2 is 16. 16 plus 8 is gonna be 24, so it's gonna be negative 24. So now I'll say 3 minus 8. Actually my calculator is very old. It's 3 minus 8 plus 15 okay, minus 24 is equals to, so it's giving me negative 14. So our answer here will be negative 14. Okay, sorry for delaying your time here. So this is how we do it. Your answer will be negative 14, which is option number 2. Okay guys, please just try to follow these steps. Just try to follow the steps. As I said, I wish I had the best way to explain this, but this topic is so hectic, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, I think I'm now done with summations.